Yeah, it's always for coming in
Press all your buttons and stuff. I don't know what you got to do over there. Extra sketch.
to
What up, everybody? This is Just Coolin' Podcast. I am Country Red.
what up, what up, what
And
up?
you are.
DJ Quinn, what's good?
Come on, man. Get together, man. Could be pausing and second guessing in life, man. Gotta be on point.
What's up, man? Let's go, baby. Hey,
Press all your buttons and
hold
stuff.
up.
I don't know what you got to do over there. Extra sketch.
All right, first of all, let me just be
What up, everybody? This is Just Coolin' Podcast. I am
hit the hit
Country
the
Red.
hit the pause on your or
What
the
up, what up, what up?
hit the
All right.
sound on your background over there on the YouTube background.
All right.
Yeah, yeah,
How's that?
absolutely.
That better?
Yes, sir. What's good with
All
you?
right. Not much, man.
Hold on, man.
Everything.
Wait. First of all, let me just say that this is a special moment
Why is that?
because my Cowboys play your Eagles here,
Okay.
and I hope y'all ready.
We're not losing no sleep over y'all squad.
I
So I mean, it's
hope
nothing.
I hope y'all ready.
I mean, y'all quarterback from
Look,
UCO NAIA
hey, he went to
Division
Langston.
15.
He went to Langston. That's how we
Oh,
doing it.
I thought you was lying about that. He
Yeah.
actually went to Langston.
No, I don't know.
I'm about to say, what did he go for a semester? He went for a semester.
I,
Went for a semester. Took all his. He didn't even take his electives yet.
hey man, what's going on though? Are you ready for this beatdown, man? Or
Like I said, we ain't losing no sleep.
look, man.
Y'all got a junior varsity quarterback, so I'm
Look,
not worried about.
right now we're we down right now. Quarterback hurt.
Ain't our fault.
Offensive line is hurt.
Ain't our fault. It's a grown man's league. You gotta take care of your body and yourself, man. Ain't our fault.
We
You
gonna
know,
win tonight. We gonna win tonight though.
nah, I don't care if it was Tecmo Bowl, y'all wouldn't win. I'm gonna take it that far back. But Randall
Wait,
Cunningham, y'all still wouldn't
he
win.
said Tecmo Bowl.
For the young heads out there, y'all
Do
probably
y'all
like, what is
research? Do y'all research if y'all don't know what Tecmo Bowl is? I'm sure
Nintendo?
these young football heads know, but
Yeah, Bo Jackson. Every time he got the football, he would score every time.
yeah.
Could never tackle him.
Hey, them boys was hot back then though. Them boys was hot
They
back
was, they was, man. So, you want to get into the NFL scores? You want to talk about some other stuff, albums, or?
then. Hey man, did you listen to the Busta Rhymes album?
I listened to it. It came out Friday, October 30th. I probably listened to it like 4 times already. The
What you think
replay
about it?
value on that is bananas to me.
You know what? I haven't put on the earphones and just actually sit down and really, bump it.
Yeah,
I did bump it one time, but without the earphones. It was cool. I like the
just
first
cool.
couple of joints, but that's because I didn't get the full effect though.
Okay, well, do
So
you remember which songs kind of was like it stuck out,
the
or?
first one sounded like some anarchy, some of that old anarchy type album. That
Yeah,
first track on there sounded like something like that. That was hot. There's about two or three more that I was digging. The one with Rick Ross, that one was hot.
okay.
That
With the
Maybach music,
right,
that
right,
one was
right.
hot. That one was hot. The one with Q-Tip was hot. Man, it's a lot of them on there. He did a good job. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really got to hear it like that, so I'm gonna do that this weekend.
I think, yeah, make sure you put time in your schedule. I know you're a busy man, but I think if you listen to at least about 3 more times, man, as far as production wise and who's on there, how the songs change up. Like I actually like the intro.
Yeah, that was that wasn't that the first song.
Yeah, the first song with Rakim was on there. Pete Rock made the beat.
Yeah, now that joint was hot. That's what
Right.
I was talking about. That first joint. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he redid that Nas joint off Illmatic.
Mm-hmm.
He just slowed the loop down a little bit with the piano riffs on it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was digging that one, and then he got one. He redid the that Poison. don't know if you had a chance to
with Bell Biv
listen to that
DeVoe.
one. Yeah, with
I
Bell
seen
Biv
it on
DeVoe.
there, and I bumped a little bit of it, but I skipped over it. But I'm
Hey
gonna have to
man,
go
it's on
back.
that one. Right.
I'm gonna have to
It
go
was,
back.
yeah, it's one of those things like if you just listen to the first portion of it, it kind of has the first sample of it, then it kind of does the where they start singing,
Right.
the vocals and everything. But I think if I don't know if that's gonna be his next single because he dropped about 3 videos already. He got one with MOP.
Didn't they say the album's doing good too? From what I
Yeah,
hear. I hear it was like I don't know if it was #1 yet, but it was on its way.
I think it will be depending on how they
It's
promote
a
it and
nice album.
everything.
Yeah, I like
I
Busta.
like.
It,
I
it,
mean,
it was definitely a nice little album for sure.
yeah, I agree with that, man. Like, I was just happy he put out something, man, because I kind of
Absolutely.
got tired of what everybody else is putting out. It's kind of refreshing to hear something different,
Yep.
but not too different. You still get the same, Busta Rhymes, but like
Yeah,
he hasn't lost a step. You
not
know,
at all.
he hasn't
He's
lost
still
a step.
Busta Bust. You know.
Right,
The album is the man. I hear it. That first cut was like okay.
right.
I skipped through the rest. I was like that first one is hot. I gotta wait. I might have to do it this weekend. You know that first
Yeah,
one grabbed me. But yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna put that on your schedule. Put that on your
Absolutely.
schedule to give it a listen, man.
I'm definitely gonna check that out.
So with that,
What's the name of the album? It was some
you
weird long name.
it's the
I think it's
extension
part two.
level event 2, the
Okay.
Wrath of the God.
Alright. Yeah.
So it's like a follow up to the first one he did.
I
And he
see you
got
got one on there with ODB too.
yeah, but
I
see,
ain't checking.
that's an old
That's the old one.
that's an old verse.
You I mean, you know.
We know that, but they don't. But Buster was on there like, man, I got an unreleased ODB vocal. I'm like, once I heard it, I'm like, come on, man. I know he been gone for a while, but as soon as I heard it, I'm like, nah, that's not new.
Hey,
That's not new at
he got a
all.
couple of nice little tracks on there though. I have them.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. We're gonna get into these NFL scores, man. You want
What's
to do
going
that
on?
next?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. I
Who you
started
got?
off. We're gonna start with the Steelers. Steelers beat the Ravens 28-24. That was a pretty close game. They almost had a chance to win that game. Ravens did, but that defense was pretty solid towards the end.
Hey, the Steelers are 7-0.
Yeah, facts, facts.
They looking good over there. The Ravens still look good, but they just make stupid mistakes sometimes.
Yeah.
You know,
I think Ravens fell to what 5-2, and you said Pittsburgh is seven
seven
and
and
zero.
out.
So it's gonna be
And
interesting.
and the Ravens is good, but sometimes they'll do something at towards the end or something that'll just they'll lose by 3, or you know what I'm saying? Some little field goal or a little touchdown or something they could have prevented. You know what I mean? So
Right. And plus, you really can't. You gotta have very few mistakes playing Pittsburgh the way they playing this year. So you really got to
absolutely.
be on your A game. When you playing there.
Yeah.
They're pretty deadly out there. I'm gonna go to the next score. Ravens 17, Dolphins 28. They started the rookie quarterback. He didn't really pass for a lot of
Okay.
yards, man. I think his team just kind of came together and they won as a team collectively. His stats are not that impressive to me, but I think as a team they did what they had to do to take care of business.
And the Dolphins is 4-3.
They 4-3.
So they ain't, the Rams is 4-3 too. No, excuse me, the Rams is 5-3.
Yeah. Now I thought that the Rams was gonna play a little bit harder than that, but
They,
I guess that Rams defense was all over the quarterback, and so
mhm.
different ball game for them.
But the Dolphins is gonna be all right, man. They got a nice little defense over there that can kind of hold them.
You think Dolphins will make it to wild card?
It's possible. I got to see the rest of their schedule.
New England ain't doing nothing. So I mean,
Ooh,
they
yeah,
might have
New
a
England.
chance. We gonna get there yet. I
Wait,
ain't
hold
gonna
on.
talk about them
Yeah,
yet.
let's bring them up now. They're two and
Bring them up
five.
now.
They're 2-5. The Cowboys is like right behind them. So I ain't gonna say too much, but I
Yeah,
do understand where they at right
yeah. That game was
now. Yeah, I
it
do
was
know.
a close one. They scored more points than they did last weekend. Bills pulled them off. It was 24-21 over the Patriots. Um, I'm still waiting for Cam to have that coming out game. I just I don't know if he's still hurt. Is it COVID or just it's the system? He's still trying to remember plays. He just doesn't look like the old Cam we're used to, accustomed to seeing. And so,
Wait, this is my question though.
yeah,
When was the last time we seen that Cam?
probably his MVP year.
When was that?
Come on, I don't remember that, man. That was a while back. Shoot, you asked the wrong person. But do we got time to go Google it or something like that? Nope.
Well, look,
You
check it
probably
out though.
can, but
That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
right, it's been a while.
It's gonna be a while. I think he's done. It's
You
over.
think?
It's over for Cam. Maybe gonna turn it on, put on his cleats. It's over.
So he coming off the bench if he get cut this year, they let him go? Is what you
Yeah, man.
saying?
It's over for Cam.
As a starting quarterback, but not a backup.
He had his run, not unless he could turn it over. But I didn't. I don't see it happening, man.
Now, if you was to say that
I
as
don't
a
see it.
starting quarterback, I might give you the benefit of the doubt. But if you just say completely over, I disagree.
I don't see it happening.
He better than Colin Kaepernick.
It's the best water.
What kind of water is that? I can't really see, but it looks fancy though. Was that from like the Colorado spring water mountains and stuff or something like that?
Hold on, man. Is that better?
Okay. It's like what, $10 a bottle for some water like that? Get that
Nah,
imported from Africa. I mean, that's fancy.
it's not that bad. But good, healthy water, though.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that.
What was we talking about?
You was talking about how Cam Newton is
Yeah, he's
done.
finished. Yeah, why we still on
You're
Cam?
saying he's washed up.
Why we still on Cam? Yeah, he's done.
Well, let's go ahead and go to the next score.
Yeah,
I ain't
there
gonna
you
win
go.
with you. I ain't got time to debate with that one. I disagree, but anyway. So
This nigga washed up.
Chiefs win 35 over the Jets. They only scored 9 points. That's an easy one. There's nothing to really talk about there.
Look,
They pretty
man.
much
The
whooping on
Chiefs.
them.
Who did they lose to? They only lost one game. They 7-1. Who did they?
Chiefs lost to the Raiders.
Was it the Raiders?
Las Vegas Raiders now, yeah.
Mm.
They lost to them. I didn't see that one coming, but they lost to them.
And they
That
in the
was
same division,
yeah, they in the same division.
so they got to play them again.
Well, they should be able to beat them this time.
I don't know, man. The Raiders ain't. If we want to go to that game, they're 4-3, and they won
Right,
today.
right.
I mean, they played the Browns, but the Browns they ain't not bad. They 5-3.
Yeah, Raiders won 16-6 in that game, so I thought it would be a little bit more closer game, but defense and Browns quarterback struggled. So to me, it's like Baker Mayfield is up and down. He's not as consistent sometimes, and so I know he gets a lot of bad press about him being consistent, but he's been 0-16
Right.
like they used to back in the day. But Browns might barely make 500. Depends. I don't know. I'm not a big Browns fan, but I'm kind of rooting for them a little bit. But they pull up, they pull up. They ain't gonna make too much noise. Then Titans lost to Bengals 31-20. That rookie
Hey, ain't
quarterback
that
for
the
Bengals
ain't
is
that the
cold.
second ain't that the second loss for the Titans? What's up
Maybe
with
so.
what's the running back doing, man?
I didn't get a chance to catch that one, but it seemed like it didn't do much. To be honest with you, you might have to look at the stats on your part. I got a lot of things working on this end,
I
but
mean, the Bengals is probably they was good for a win. They ain't doing nothing this year. They 2-5.
I like that quarterback though.
The Bengals.
I like their quarterback. He can put some points up. He can throw the ball.
Yeah, he
They just
ain't
need to get
bad.
some more missing pieces around
They
him, but
just they need some help.
and then 49ers, last time I was watching the game, they was
Uh,
down 15-30 against the Seahawks in the
yeah,
fourth. Don't know if the
that's
game ended yet.
that game's over. It's Seahawks 37, 49ers 27.
Oh, okay. Well, they lost by
37,
10.
27. Seahawks is 5-1. So 49ers, they 4-3.
Right.
They still in there.
Now they are. They are. What about the Saints and Bears game?
Let me see.
It was up.
They
Well, the
had,
Saints up 23-13,
that's
fourth. That should be over by now.
that's overtime. 23-23.
Overtime, Nick Foles brought them back.
Yeah, overtime. 23-23. I'll keep y'all updated.
Who you think gonna win that one? Who got the football?
The Saints.
Mm, I don't know, Bears.
But they on they look like they on they 20 or 30.
Okay. What about the Chargers and Broncos game?
Let's see who won that game.
It was
30.
27-24 Chargers.
Broncos won 31-30.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. They all right.
Broncos,
Yeah, they all right. They decent. I mean, they ain't gonna do too much.
they trash.
I'm not used to live in Denver and everything, man.
They trash. I don't
They
like them.
trash.
Yeah. I'm a Bronco hater.
Why?
Hey man, I got my reasons, man. I was hanging out with my homie
Yeah.
at Lamine up in Colorado, man, and they had a running back by the name of Ron Dane.
Did he play a lot?
He got some playing time, but I know when they played us, the Cowboys on a specific uh, Thursday night game. No, excuse me. Yeah, I think it was a Thursday night game.
Okay.
He ran about 100, almost 150 yards on us. It was horrible.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
I
you
think his name was Ron Dane.
so you still think this is the prime time game? I know we talked about it a little bit. You really still think the Cowboys, the Cowgirls, or whatever you call them these days,
Hey man,
is gonna beat the Eagles?
we about to smash y'all.
You
Yeah.
sounded very confident, like y'all gonna beat us by like 10, 15, 20 points, 21
We
points.
might beat y'all by 10. Maybe by 10. I mean,
uh,
we got the same record,
well, we about to up on y'all on that one.
and we in this is for the division game.
Like I said, we ain't worried about it.
So that's
When we heard
that means even more for the division.
when we heard Andy when Andy got knocked out with a concussion, we was like, yes,
Hey,
on this.
hey, this is for the division game right here. Um,
Dude, I
it's,
don't even think y'all coach gonna make it through the whole season.
yeah, he
If
gonna
y'all
make
don't
it,
win this
man.
one,
You gotta
if y'all don't
understand,
win this
man.
one, y'all think you gone.
You gotta understand. We've been going through a lot of hard times right now. We got a lot of players that's injured.
Okay.
Our quarterback is injured. We got two down. We on our third string.
Man, cry me a river, man.
I'm not. I'm just next man up for sure. But the
Mm.
facts is we down to our third string. Now when you got your third string quarterback, I mean you already know. But that's no excuse. We gonna win this game tonight.
Y'all gonna have to start recruiting players from Kroger groceries to win any more games from the gym, out of
Hey,
YMCA.
no, hold up, man. Check it out. We in there. We is in
I
there.
don't know, bruh. I don't know about that one.
Look, we in there.
Yeah, in there, huh?
Yeah. So hold up. Check it out. Let's move on to my
Right, righteous, righteous.
what we on my segment.
No, we still need to talk about
What we
did you
got?
watch Gervonte Davis or Silva fight from
Oh,
USC?
wait, yes. You
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about the fight last night?
yeah. I actually forgot that it was on. I had so much going on last
I
night.
watched it last night.
Which one?
First of all, let's give it up to Mayweather Promotions.
Oh yeah, Money Team. Yeah,
You know, let me give it up to Mayweather Promotions. Davis is cold.
he is.
Tank. Um.
Oh, but before you say that, man,
Oh.
go ahead and tell them what to where they need to subscribe and how they
Oh
can
yeah.
watch.
Just hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Yo, we coming
Right.
up. You know, we doing our thing.
Check
We
out our
got some
merch.
merch. We got some prizes, some merch. We in there. Um,
Right.
Hit me up if you need something. Be in there. But back to the fight.
Right.
He caught him with a left uppercut, right?
I seen that. Dude, he
dude,
folded
dude fell back,
the
the back,
canvas.
he hit the little back. He was in the corner, so he
Right.
hit that little corner part, but dude fell out. I was like, ooh,
I was looking at his legs. His legs look like noodles. I'm like, he done. It's a wrap.
yo, and it's good because he was about to swing and hit him with another one, but he seen him going down, so he caught himself. Ooh, if he would have hit him with that other one, it would have been like, whoa.
Yeah, he knew it was over once he did that though. He knew
Yeah.
it was over.
But that was a really good fight, man. I missed the earlier fights. That was the undercards. I hate that I missed those. They did run it. Yeah, they
Yeah,
ran it back. But you know, shouts out to them too. But yeah, I did see the Davis fight.
already. Then the Silva fight, it only went like 4 rounds, but he got KO twice. But Silva's like, I didn't realize how old he was. He's like 45 years old.
Ain't that old?
Yeah, he been fighting for a long time, bro. And so I was kind of like just doing some fact checking on him,
Yeah.
as
Who else
far
did
as
he fight?
how long he's been fighting, and for him to be fighting at such a high level at that age, like they was kind of saying like, go ahead and hang up, you need to retire, but he wasn't really trying to commit. But I'm looking at like at 45 and you fighting in the UFC, I start looking at health issues, all type of things. Like even if you still think you got it or you got flashes of it,
Yep, or anything.
oh,
So, but yeah, what's his record though? Has he been successful?
he's like 30. I don't wrote it down. He's like 30, 30. He won over 30 fights.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He kind of started late in kickboxing or whatever, but he was kind of pretty much the face of the organization for a long time.
Right.
You know, but shout out to him. I hate that he went out that way, but I think he still might have some fight left in him. But he might need to, if he's still going to be in that sport like that. He probably needs to just fight some lower tier fighters and then work his way back up, to championship. But he's probably looking at it like, you know what? Why would I do that? But to each his own, But
Well,
it wasn't his night last night.
well,
It
look,
wasn't his,
man, he might want to he might want to hang it up after last night.
hang it up.
You know,
This is
so
your segment now, man. This is your segment.
what's
We
that?
come up with this. Who you got
Oh,
segment?
who you got? So I was watching a little boxing last night,
Uh-oh.
and I said, let me for this segment, I want to see what people might say. Check it out.
Okay.
Mike Tyson
Okay.
and Lennox Lewis.
In a prime, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Hold on though.
Uh, I'm a big Mike Tyson fan, but I would have to probably go with
Now let me wait before you say that. Let me ask you a question.
yeah.
Did Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis ever fight?
No, I don't think they ever did got a chance. I know he fought Evander, Riddick Bowe, Michael Moore. Cause I think by the time he would have fought Lennox Lewis, I think the situation with Evander, I think he was pretty much done. And then Buster Douglas, he fought him.
2002,
I
Lennox
forgot that.
Lennox Lewis
He
versus
probably won
who?
Lennox. If that's
Yeah,
what you put up.
yeah, Lennox won that.
Okay. Did he KO him? Did he knock him out? Or was it, I know they ain't go to 12 rounds.
Nah, he knocked him out.
What was Tyson's record at that time?
Tyson had lost to Evander twice.
That's okay. That's why I was right then. So I couldn't remember. I remember like after that Vander fight, he kind of just went downhill after that. So well, that defeats the whole question. But if
But
you
no,
say
but
that,
I'm just saying though, it really doesn't because well, how old was Lennox when he fought Tyson though? That's the question.
I don't know, but I would just do it this way: like Tyson in his prime, Lennox in his prime.
Right.
Let's say like after what Mike Tyson won his first belt, and then maybe by the time he was 23, 24, and then Lennox in his prime around that age group, between 23 and 26 years old, in that
Mhm.
era, around that time, who would win that? Uh,
I mean, don't get me wrong, Tyson. Tyson's one of the heroes. You know what I'm saying?
right,
But Lennox was just as cold though.
right. I like them both.
Lennox was just as cold.
I like them both, man. I'll
So
probably give the edge. Ooh, probably to Lennox because back then
I
Mike
don't know,
wasn't really,
man. Mike was knocking niggas out though, quickly.
but he wasn't going the distance with
Boom,
him
boom.
though.
Nah, he didn't have to.
But then we gotta look at
He didn't have to. Come on, man.
we going to team
Mike
this
get
one
in
because I
there,
gotta go back.
beep, beep, and you was out. You already know it.
But see, at this time you gotta also look at as time evolved, coaches and training styles evolve too, and so
All right.
um,
Now, don't get me wrong, though. Evander's right up there, too. So, I mean, the real question is,
maybe Mike Tyson would get because he was the hunger back then, the killer instinct.
yeah,
I might give him that.
yeah, he
But
had more
overall,
of a yeah, killer instinct. You're right about
he'll come out there ferocious. He don't care who you are, but he didn't fight a lot of skillful boxers like Lennox Lewis. There were some,
that. Who,
but
Tyson?
I really don't think he fought a lot of skillful fighters like Lennox
Tyson?
between that time, like between
Or
21
you
and
talking
20.
about Lennox fighting that many?
No, I'm talking about Mike Tyson.
Tyson did. He was fighting, who did Tyson fight that was big?
To be continued. To be continued. To be revisited, y'all. We don't really know.
Listen, somebody send us something so I can know. I need to know this information. Because I know, I'm pretty sure Tyson,
He
had a
fought,
couple of good fights with some good people besides
yeah, but
Evander Holyfield.
that's before that though. Like if you
Didn't
can
he
name
fight Riddick
fighters
Bowe?
before, if you can name a fighter
Did
off
he
the top
fight
of my
Riddick
head,
Bowe?
I don't remember. If you can name a fighter that he fought that was well known besides Spinks,
Look, man, if he fought Riddick Bowe,
I like Riddick Bowe.
I think he knocked out Riddick Bowe. I don't
Man,
know. Let me
I
look,
don't think
man.
that.
Look, let me not.
Look it up real quick. I don't think they ever fought, but
Tyson has knocked some people out, some well known names for sure.
yeah,
Somebody Google that. Send us a
yeah,
little something on cop on
Rest in memory to those fighters he knocked out in the
Yeah,
first
send me
round.
something on
What they
Mike Tyson, who he fought.
yeah.
Send it to me, man. We'll get you on the show for it too.
Hey, Quinn, tell them one more time, man, how to subscribe or they can hit us up there real quick before I go to the next segment.
You know, just hit the buttons at the bottom, subscribe button, the like button. You
Yeah,
know,
make sure y'all do that, man. We just starting out. We need the love, y'all.
I'm waiting on the game though. That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah,
You see that
you
right
might as
there?
well get ready to go ahead and go to sleep, man. There's
You
nothing.
see
You
that?
ain't missing nothing. Get that out of here,
It's
man.
coming.
Yeah, you're gonna be highly
Hey,
disappointed.
23-23. New Orleans still got the ball. 2 minutes left in the game.
Okay.
Overtime.
Well,
And I think New Orleans is about to try to kick a field goal here in a minute. Breeze is actually still. What's the down? It's 2nd and 8.
okay. While
But
we waiting on that, let's go ahead and go to the next segment. Helpful tips. 5 tips for credit score. Number one, get your payment in before the buzzer. Pay your bills, your credit on time, right? Pay it on time. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't pay the day after because that's gonna hurt your credit score.
I'll be trying to go get no Yeezys.
No,
I'll be
I don't
trying to
make
go get no Timberlands.
the Timberlands. They still
Uh,
cost 129.
hey, 145.
Wow,
Or
they
you
went up to
might get them on
145.
sale. You might can get some on sale 120
Man,
something.
I'm thinking about journeys or something like that
Um,
back in the day.
no, Journeys, they still got them. They still got them
Yeah,
on
that's
sale.
probably getting mine there on the low low.
Um,
But pay your minimum, and if you can pay more than that, definitely pay more than that. That's gonna really help out um with your credit score. And a good credit score that you really want to get it up to is at least 660 to 700. That's fair. If you can get it up to that starting out, you're on your way to newer heights as far as when it comes to credit scores and being able to, get things that you need to get. That's essential to you. Tip number two, pay off your debt. How much you owe is another big factor in calculating your credit score. If you have a large amount of debt or carrying balances on credit accounts for long periods of time, it can affect your score, right? So make sure that you pay off your debt, whether it's school loans, car loans, house loans, mortgage, or it could be rent a center, don't matter. Best Buy, make sure you pay off your debt. You do not want to get in the hole. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You probably didn't switch names and like, you know what, I'm gonna put this in this person's name, or they went to the creditors. I know how it goes sometimes, but hey, if you try to
hey,
get your
don't
credit
don't be
score,
using your kids neither.
oh man, they got a
Use
water
your
bill in their child's name at 2.
Yeah, don't use your kids neither. They need their own credit when they get older.
That's wrong.
Not unless you putting them in some stocks and bonds for them. You can
Yeah,
do that.
there's a lot of people out there that scandalous, bro. Uh, Moving along. Number three, all things in moderation. Use 30% or less of your credit limit. And by the way, before I go into this is information that you can find on the internet or check out books in your local library. All this information is very accessible, so there's no reason for you not to know how to improve your credit score. But anyway, the amount of credit that you use is also called credit utilization. Also affects your score. So you want to make sure that you spend 30 to 40% of your balance on your credit card. So if it's $500 beginning or starting out, you only want to spend 30 to 40% of that balance. Try not to go over that, so that way you can keep the payments below that, and you're able to be stable in paying it off. Did you want to add to that, Quinn, or should we move along?
Let's move along.
Yeah, move along, move along, move along. All right, number four, talk to a credit counselor. Okay, talk to somebody at your bank if you have a checking or savings account, right? Talk to somebody that's experienced in finances. If you know somebody, ask them. Especially if you have a bank account, why not ask? They provide it for free. So it's definitely worth checking out. You know,
Y'all can
figure out
al-
how you can. What's
y'all
up?
y'all can always email this guy right here, Red,
Don't email me. I'll
and,
charge.
and he.
Playing. I ain't gonna charge out nothing. I'm still trying to figure it out. But you really gotta be disciplined too, also with your money and credit. So don't get too crazy and be like, man, I'm just gonna buy everything up and don't have no type of education on what you're doing. Don't spend your whole $500,000 credit limit and then like, man, I gotta pay what? How much every month? Don't do that. Hopefully, provide the opportunity. You got somebody in your ear that's well versed and knowing about finances and dealing with your credit and your debits. We all started out young. I remember me and Quinn went to college. They used to have the little booths set up at the tables. They give out. I don't care about that score. They give out free T-shirts and hook you in that way, and then you get a credit card. You end up maxing out. I know what you're doing, so make sure that you know what you're doing before you go into that.
Try not
And
to
don't.
use credit cards if you don't have to. Use.
No,
I
and you
mean,
don't.
you might have to. If you want to rent a car, I'm saying you can get one, but just try to pay for cash for everything.
But I think in the way the world is now, though, you gotta have both, though. Like
Yeah, you do,
the way
but
everything's set up.
you can always have some cash on the side.
Because I know, like with me, like I get, I be, man, I need to start getting more cash out my bank and instead of swiping my card. Because every time you swipe that card, I almost kind of feel like you're setting yourself up to get hacked. And
Uh,
so it's more traceable. Cash is not when you have, cash in your hand. But I think both of them are necessary, just the way the world is evolving. But and it's more convenient. But if you can do both, do both. Try to minimize one or the other if you can. What's the score now?
uh,
Bears ain't lost yet.
Saints just won 26. Bears 23. Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
game
So,
over.
well, with that note, I'm gonna leave a quote, and we're gonna do a little.
Listen, before we do your quote, man, before we wrap
Oh,
it up, man,
yes, sir.
I just want to say, man, it's been a pleasure. Um,
Likewise,
if you want to go on after the game, we can go on and talk about it. But we is about to smash.
righteous.
And what you got? $5 on the game? Or could we bet on the game?
I mean, we could do 10. You don't sound too
10.
confident at
I,
five. What is we could do
we
20,
can do.
man?
Let's do five.
Do
20.
five? Okay.
No, let's
A little
do. We
five
could do
$20
10.
bet.
We could do 10.
10.
Yeah, we could
Cool.
do 10. We could do 10.
Let me go into my piggy bank, make sure I got it.
So
Make sure
you
I got
got my cash app. I got yours.
that.
Next time we on the show, whoever wins, hold up that money. We talk about it.
Already, already.
All right, what's up with the quote, baby? Let's do it.
So the quote is pretty simple. Just something to leave you guys with a little gem here. The quote goes like this: "Prepare while others are daydreaming" by William Arthur Ward. Let me say that again. The quote is, as it goes: "Prepare while others are daydreaming" by William Arthur Ward.
Prepare while others are daydreaming.
Daydreaming. So while others are slow playing, basically, you should be planning and strategizing, figuring out how you gonna make the next move, yada yada yada. Don't wait on nothing. Just get right to it, and surround yourself with people that has the same the same goals and success and ideas um, that you have that you guys share collectively. So don't daydream. We all daydream, but just gotta shake that.
I mean, but you can daydream as
Oh
long as
yeah, I
you
daydream all
know.
the time.
Um, it's good to
But just
daydream too, but let's make it happen as well as daydream.
yeah, make it a reality, right? Make
Exactly.
it a reality. So that's pretty much what it means to me, as I reflect on that quote. Um, Once again, Quinn is gonna tell us to subscribe and where to get our merch at the bottom of the screen.
Bottom of our screen, we got them shirts coming. You got your shirt on today? I have my
No,
phone.
I'm wearing my Just Breathe shirt. I can't breathe shirt.
Look, we got shirts,
Uh,
hats, coffee
yeah,
cups, all of that.
but I can go. I can pull up on the screen real quick if you want me to. It'll
We
take nothing
good.
but a second. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, this is how it look. This the gray one right here. You know, fresh in effect right there. Cop that. We got all sizes. We have women's sizes. We have tote bags. Uh, all type of merch, hoodies, and hopefully we'll be able to put some more different type of products on there. With that being said, I am Country Red, and he is,
DJ Quinn, son.
and we are Just Coolin Podcast. Peace, y'all.
We out.